Okay, guys, I didn't plan on doing this, so I'm gonna do it. I don't do this bunch often because I usually don't like movies or games all that much. But I decided to do this because I really like The Last of Us. I'm gonna do another review, but this is gonna be a spoiler review. And this doesn't happen very often because I don't do much reviews for many spoiler reviews for games unless I really like them. And I really like this game. So, okay, this game's kind of hard to explain, so I'm going to try my best to explain it the way I can, okay? So it starts off with Joel and his brothers and his um, daughter Sarah. And one morning, his Uncle Tommy told him to put his dad on the phone and he wasn't there. He then comes back and tells him that there's all these zombies in their hometown. So Uncle Tommy, um, Joel's brother Tommy, then comes to take him to try to keep him safe. Then they get in a car accident and they're all fine. They're fine. And Joel tries to break the glass and try to get out, and they get out and they try to get away from the zombies. But then Sarah goes on to die. Then it happens about 20 years later, and Tess, another friend that I met up with probably a lot of years, they try to go find another friend named Robert, trying to ask them where their guns are, because Robert took them. And then Tess tries to force him to tell. He wouldn't tell. And then he's like, the Fireflies, I gave them to the Fireflies. And then Tess kills Robert. And then they meet up with a Firefly named Marlene. And Tess is like, I want to see the guns. Show me the guns. And so she takes him to see the guns. And they meet up with another friend around the way. Ellie. Probably my favorite character in the whole game. A 14-year-old girl. And we have to send her on the journey. And then we find out she's infected. So we try to take her to the Fireflies, and so they know what to do with her. And when we get to the Firefly building, we find out Tess is infected too. So, and she tries to fight and to protect us, but she goes on to die. So it's just Joel and Ellie by themselves. So then they try to figure out a plan. They go to Pittsburgh and they meet up with a guy named Bill. No, wait. I am sorry. That they don't get the picture yet. They ask him for a car and he says, we need to find the parts. So we found the parts and they put it together. Well, we actually found the car and it works. So we tried to Pittsburgh. There you go. And then we try to make it to Colorado to make it to Colorado so we can see his brother Tommy. So we see him, and we try to tell him to tell us what the fireflies are. And he's like, fine, I'll tell you. And then Ellie took a horse and tried to run off because they had horses. So we go after her, and we get her back, and we go to the hospital. We try to make our way to the hospital. And once we get to the hospital, they try to do an operation on Ellie. So Joel tries to go save her. And we get back, and on the way out, we run into Marlene. She's like, we need her. Her operation's not done. But then Joel goes on to kill her. And then it ends with a little conversation between Joel and Ellie. And that's pretty much how the game ends. It's a pretty awesome game, guys. I recommend you guys go check it out.